the next game, Bulls fans, because we'll be giving away a deck of Bubble Wolf trading cards to every fan in attendance. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway here. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free vegetable bobblehead. Bulls fans, it's almost Rally Towel Day. You can get your own Bulls mascot Rally Towel and be part of this crowd-wide celebration. Be here for our next home game to get gold. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Collins is out there in the corner. And it's MP in at small forward. Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Pass to Buzelis. Now, here's Ivy. The rebound by Turner. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full of trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Giannis. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's good. Giannis has got his second basket.
Such incredible sense of where the rim is. Giannis unbothered by the defense as he scores inside.
Ivy kicks to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Ivy. There's the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
MP passes to Giannis. This one for three. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Giannis. It's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, excellent work on the offensive glass. Turner punishing the defense for not boxing him out.
Ivy against Rollins. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Ivy. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Back to Giddey. Shoots the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. And both free throws good for Okoro. Bucks trail by 4. MP with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. The kick out to Porter. Goes back up. And stolen by Ivy. On the wing, Giddey. Down low. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Turner. Stolen by Collins. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Porter. And here is Giddey. Here's Ivy. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. And 11 points for Jaden Ivey. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls. Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 9-point game. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss. And a big reason why is because their starters just kept out.
So for the Bulls. Yep. Making some changes. Booz Ellis comes in for Collins. And it's a Coro in for Ivy. MP's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Kevin Porter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Rollins is out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the coach calls a lot of pick and roll plays for Giddey. Skilled at finding angles for teammates.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Okoro. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yabusele, a screen on Rollins. Pass to Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had 8 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And I think you'd call it a breakout game for him. Hopefully a sign of things to come. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Bucks trail by 19. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rollins against Jones. Here's Kuzma. No good on the 3. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
to the left wing. Jones against Rollins. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Chicago leading by 17. Pass to Giddey. Rollins against Jones. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. To the middle. It's deflected. Fast break, Milwaukee. Rollins with the bucket.
These coaches just love that assist from Thomas. They know Cam can be a good passer.
Here's Giddey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Now, here's Thomas. Back to MP. Turner with a screen for MP. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Fighting through contact. Turner does a great job of it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Trey Jones. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Porter's checked in for Thomas. Ivey on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Ivey with the bucket.
And this young guy, Ivey, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Pass to Porter from the arc. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 13.
The Bulls leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Ivey, 15 points in the game. And stolen by MP. And again, Chicago turns it over. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Sacramento, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick 'em game, depending on how they play.
A putback. The kick out to Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Here's Ivey. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. Pass to MP. Giannis a screen on Ivey. Out to Turner. Unloads. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ivey against Rollins. Turner with the steal. Rollins the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. Stolen by Okoro. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo with the steal. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 15. Collins, a screen on Rollins. Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer is right on target. Buzelis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchup. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Jaden Ivey.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Josh Giddey, Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Collins, and it's Ivey in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 13. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
Now, here's Collins. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The shot by Ivey, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Buzelis. Banked in off the glass. Buzelis has got his third basket of the night right there.
As a playmaker, Ivey has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Outside Turner. Giannis outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now, here's MP. Still yet to score. Pass to Giddey. Okoro setting the pick for Giddey. Over to the left wing. Okoro shot is off. Bucks trail by 15. Giannis outside. Porter kicks to MP. Giannis sets a screen for MP. Oh, Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Pass to Okoro. with the floater, and he sinks the layup. Okoro's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it toward the floater.
MP outside. Now Turner. He's guarded by Collins. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 10.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Giddey finds Collins. Collins, a screen on Rollins. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Okoro. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. 8 points for Isaac Okoro.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Here is Porter. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. There's great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's Jones, following the basket by MP. Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. No good on the triple. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin?
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Okoro, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Thomas. Here's Rollins. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist for 3. Rollins got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Well, look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with Rollins, and it's Bone in at the small forward position. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Giannis. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Here's Giddey. Nice D from Porter.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
MP outside. MP sets the screen for Porter. The putback. Oh, MP flies in for the finish.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Traps in the tray.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
MP outside. Onto the Kumbo. And there's the dunk.
A guy whose confidence has really flourished. Turner isn't shy about stepping up.
Rollins against Ivy. In traffic, lays it home.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Rollins. Now Turner. Here's out of the Kumbo. From deep. And it misses. Ivy outside. And here is a Okoro. And it's sent back by Turner.
Listen, Turner creates a lot of problems with his defense. He knows how to use his length to his advantage.
Kumbo setting the pick for MP. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Bulls trail by 3. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giddey surveying the D. Here's Collins. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Count it.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
Chicago has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And that's in there.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence and the game to back it up.
It's MP attacking. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
Ivy against Rollins. Ivy with it.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The line for 2, Ivy.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Josh Giddey. The long shot, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. MP fires. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Big win for you guys, MP. We know when your team turns up the defensive intensity, you hit another level. You had a few steals tonight that seemed to ignite your side. Talk about that.
Could have had more, you know.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you.
Representatives are standing by. Who wants to try to win its poster? Just be there for game or poster giveaway day, and everybody gets one. See you there. We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Hornets" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Buzz City, don't miss out on our next fan giveaway day. We'll be giving out 704 blankets to the first 15,000 fans in attendance, so that you can hit the best area code in the nation. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. Manning the middle, 7 feet 1 inches, number 11.
Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the 2. Now here's Miller. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
MP outside. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. All sorts of time. And Ball gets it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's MP. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he gets that one.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Miller outside. There's a screen. Turner covers. Oh, and Turner with a block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
MP scanning the floor. There's a screen by Turner. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You take a look at the Bucks. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding. And, of course, there are the Hornets, half a game behind.
You know, for the Hornets, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now here's MP. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Porter hits from deep.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pass to Knippel. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's MP. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Miller. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 3. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
And here's Charlotte now. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, obviously a guy with strong mechanics. Knippel able to drain the jumper.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls put forth a nice effort. He had 8 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Bone. Still no points. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Miller. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
It's stolen by MP. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Porter. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And so the ball out of bounds. Knippel touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma comes in for MP. And Cam... For Milwaukee, MP's checked in for Turner, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. They've got Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with James. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Salon in at the 5 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Bridges passes to James. And a missed layup. Bucks trail by 6. MP outside. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up. It's rebounded by Salon. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to White. Now Bridges. For 3. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Miller's got 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
MP outside. Here's Thomas for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. Oh, it's stolen. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to MP. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. MP, a screen on ball. 4 on the clock. Here's MP. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Miller.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Here's Salon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP against Miller to the left wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass the ball. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's Thomas on the wing. MP outside. Kuzma with a screen on Miller. MP with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You can see Kyle Kuzma can be the handler or the screener. That's how skilled he is in pick and roll.
Ball right side. Milwaukee with a rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Knipples checked in for Miller. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Thomas. Outside Porter. Takes a 3. The putback. Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Outside White. For 3, Bridges. And it's Bone with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. He does not get the second one.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Well, Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. MP outside. Back to Porter. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, look at Giannis power in. 1:57 left in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. CA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Turner. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. Bridges passes to Ball. Williams on the wing. Bridges outside. Back to Williams. White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
To the middle. Williams. An easy 2 on the layup. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
MP with it. No points yet. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And there's the lob. Williams in the post. Turner covers. The shot, no good. Inside. Here's MP. Off target with a jump hook. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Charlotte on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in the shooting guard position.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Turner covers for 3. Bridges hits the trifecta. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Porter from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Knippel. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Down low. MP drops it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
And here's MP. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Knipple. There's Ball with a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Porter with the steal. MP right side. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And a look at the stats for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Miller outside. The 3 is up. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Knipple. Bridges has got 10 points in the game. MP outside. Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. 16 feet out. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Charlotte leading by 6. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. MP outside. Pass to Porter. Back to MP. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And Ball gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Charlotte making a change here. Salon's checked in. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's MP. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Number 1, Charlotte.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Shots blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Hornets leading by 11. Miller left side. Fade away. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now MP. To the wing on the left. Turner finds Kuzma. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
They are unconscious vicious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. MP with it. Down low. Miller outside. Fires the three. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks trail by 14. MP, the pass to Rollins. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
There's Ball with a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Porter. Back to Green. Now Kuzma. Outside, Green. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Boom. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
.50 seconds left in the third. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porter. Bucks trail by 12. And rejected.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller.
Group getting ready for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kuzma. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. MP outside. Into the lane. Oh, wow! MP taking flight.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Miller. Then it's Kobe White. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Ball, he's checked in for White. The Bucks trail by 15. And here's MP. To the middle. And stolen by Bridges. Now the Hornets moving it up. The three from Ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP outside. Back to Porter from behind the arc. That one no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Miller outside. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Porter. No problem from 14.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Miller. Can't get it.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
All right, that was your next team. Make some noise.
The Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's MP. Beyond the arc. The long-range hit from MP.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Here's Miller. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Ball. Turner with a rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Porter outside. And the three misses.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Bridges against Antetokounmpo. LaMelo! The three is off. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Turner. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Fires away from outside. And they'll get another chance. Ball's doubled. Here's Knipple. Another chance. And it's good on the left.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Ooh, it doesn't go. Porter against Ball. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
You've talked about the need to send a message to
for supporting your team. Travel safely and enjoy your evening.
we just didn't do enough to win the game. For whatever reason, the energy just wasn't there tonight. Only silver lining is when the problem's coming from inside the house, you can fix it. So that's what we're going to do.
That's right, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.